Hi, my name is Julio Rivera. I'm an activist, journalist, adventurer, veteran, television presenter, and businessman. I've covered many of the major historical events going on around the world over the past several years, and after watching regime changes, conflict, and historic elections globally, I've come to the conclusion that the most underreported crisis in the world today can be defined in only one word: malware. That's why I've decided to dedicate my time to educating people everywhere and exposing the dangers that exist on the devices that we've become tethered to and depend on for so many reasons in our day-to-day life. Welcome to This Week in Malware. On This Week in Malware, we'll be covering CDPO Ransomware joins the Stop Djvu ransomware family. Snackarcin displays Trojan traits. And OperativeMachine is an intrusive plugin with browser hijacking capabilities. CDPO Ransomware is yet another malware strain that's part of the prolific Stop Djvu ransomware family. Like other similar infections, this version locks target files and then demands a ransom fee to restore file access. Malicious programs like CDPO can be distributed via software bundles. So if you tend to download freeware or pirated apps via torrent or cracked software sites, you may end up installing similar threats. CDPO locks most of the popular file types, including photos, music, documents, and videos. During the file encryption process, CDPO ransomware adds the .cdpo extension to the attached files and leaves a ransom note on the desktop in every folder containing encrypted files. When CDPO ransomware is downloaded and installed, it employs the AES encryption algorithm to lock up target files. More often than not, information stealers like Vidar and Zeus are deployed alongside ransomware. This allows hackers access to sensitive user information before encryption. Thus, it's possible that CDPO ransomware does this too. Once the encryption is done, CDPO ransomware demands a ransom in exchange for a decryption key. The key costs $980, but the operators will offer a 50% discount and only charge $490 if you contact them within 3 days. The hackers can be contacted at support@freshmail.top and data restore help at airmail.cc. We do discourage establishing contact with the hackers, however, as there's no guarantee they'll provide decryption tools after payment. It's important to note that CDPO ransomware does not just encrypt data, it may also attempt to delete shadow copies of the files on your computer, making recovery of this data difficult, if not impossible. It is highly recommended that you do not attempt to pay a ransom for the decryption key. As we stated previously, this will not guarantee that you'll get access back to your files. You should focus on methods that can help you restore your data and protect your system from similar threats. How do I deal with the CDPO ransomware infection? To protect yourself from the CDPO ransomware attack, you should practice safe web browsing habits like refraining from opening email attachments from unknown senders and downloading programs from unreliable sources. You should also have a reputable malware remediation tool installed on your computer. That way you can regularly scan for elements associated with ransomware. Also, to reduce the potential damage of a future infection, please consider backing up your files on an external hard drive or cloud storage. Security researchers have detected a malicious threat targeting computers. It's called Snackarcin, and it displays the classic Trojan traits. Why are Trojans dangerous, and how can you remove them from your computer? The classification of Snackarcin as a Trojan is a cause for concern, given the risk associated with this type of malware. Understanding why Trojans are dangerous and knowing the steps to deal with them is crucial for maintaining security. Why are Trojans like Snackarcin dangerous? Disguise and deception. Trojans are notorious for their deceptive nature. They often masquerade as legitimate software, tricking users into downloading and installing them. Once installed, they can execute malicious activities without your knowledge. Data theft and espionage. Trojans can be designed to steal sensitive information like login credentials, financial data, and personal information. This leads to identity theft, financial loss, and privacy violations. System compromise. Such malware can compromise the integrity of a system, making it vulnerable to further attacks. Resource hijacking. Some Trojans can hijack system resources for malicious purposes like crypto mining. Spread to other systems. Trojans can spread across networks, infecting other systems and potentially causing widespread damage. How do I remove Trojans like Snackarcin from my computer? Use antivirus software. Run a full system scan using reliable antivirus software. The software should be able to detect and remove the Trojan. Remove suspicious programs. Check the list of installed programs for anything you don't recognize. Uninstall any suspicious programs. Update your software. Ensure that your operating system and all installed software are up to date. Change your password. After removing the Trojan, change your password, especially if you store them on your computer. Monitor your system. Keep an eye on your system's behavior for any signs of lingering issues. Continuous monitoring can help detect if the Trojan left behind backdoors or payloads. By understanding the dangers of Trojans like Snackarcin and taking proactive steps for removal, users can significantly reduce the risk of falling victim to such malicious threats. OperativeMachine can be considered an intrusive plugin with browser hijacking capabilities, which affects Mac browsers to redirect searches to predefined web locations full of commercial content. You may also come across the application under the names OperativeMachinefld or OperativeMachined. As annoying as that is, OperativeMachine isn't a virus or malware. However, its presence and its nature of sending you to unvetted pages can lead to security issues. Why are plugins like OperativeMachine problematic, and how can you remove them from your device? Why are plugins like OperativeMachine potentially problematic? Potential privacy concerns. These plugins often collect data about your browsing habits. The data can lead to privacy concerns, especially if it's sold to third parties. Potential security risks. By redirecting to unvetted pages, plugins can expose users to potentially harmful content, including phishing sites and scam pages. This indirect exposure increases the risk of inadvertently installing unwanted programs. Potential gateway for malware. Though not inherently malicious, these plugins can act as gateways for other, more harmful software. How do I remove OperativeMachine from my Mac? Quit the browser. Before attempting removal, ensure that your browser is completely closed. Uninstall the plugin. Open your browser, go to the extensions or add-on section. Look for the OperativeMachine or other suspicious extensions you may not recognize. Click on the uninstall or remove button next to the extension. Clear browser data. Clear your browser's cache, cookies, and history. This can help remove any residual data related to the plugin. Check installed applications. Go to the applications folder and look for any unfamiliar applications that were installed around the same time as the plugin. Drag the suspicious apps to the trash. Use antivirus software. Run a scan using a reliable antivirus or anti-malware program and ensure no related software is installed on your device. Reset browser settings. If the plugin has altered your browser settings, reset them to default. Update your browser and operating system. Ensure that your browser and operating system are up to date. Updates include security patches that prevent various threats from exploiting vulnerabilities. By understanding the potential risks associated with plugins like OperativeMachine and knowing the steps to remove them, you can better protect your device and personal information. You know, as I think about the dangers that exist online, not unlike the subjects we learned about in this video, I know I feel a lot better having an anti-malware program like Spy Hunter installed in my PC, providing me the protection I need against malware, and I think you should too. SpyHunter 5's strongest features are found in its malware repair capabilities. SpyHunter 5's remediation algorithms dive deep into your system to remove and address complex malware issues affecting PCs today. While many anti-malware products only flag and quarantine malware and ultimately fail to fully remediate the root problem, the SpyHunter 5 remediation algorithm detects, quarantines, and programmatically repairs malware problems on your PC. SpyHunter 5 is a powerful PC utility that repairs malware threats in many cases where other competing anti-malware and antivirus programs may fail. To detect and remove malware for free, go to enigmasoftware.com and download SpyHunter today. Thanks for watching.